Hello and welcome to this course on beating insomnia. Sleep-enhancing therapies are additional tools that can support better sleep and help you manage insomnia. These therapies work by addressing underlying factors that interfere with sleep, such as stress, circadian rhythm disruptions, or negative thought patterns around sleep. In this chapter, we'll explore light therapy for insomnia, mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR, and behavioral modification techniques, all of which are backed by evidence and can be integrated into your daily routine. Light therapy is used to help regulate the body's circadian rhythm, which is your internal clock that tells you when it's time to sleep and wake up. Circadian rhythm disruptions are a common cause of insomnia, especially for people who work irregular hours, travel across time zones, or spend a lot of time indoors away from natural light. How light therapy works. Light therapy involves exposure to a bright light box or natural sunlight at specific times of the day. The light helps reset your internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep at night and wake up in the morning. Here's how to use light therapy effectively. Morning exposure. If you have trouble falling asleep at night, try using light therapy in the morning. Exposure to bright light early in the day signals to your brain that it's time to wake up and be alert, helping you feel more tired at bedtime. Evening exposure. If you wake up too early and can't fall back asleep, using light therapy in the late afternoon or evening may help shift your sleep schedule later. Effectiveness of light therapy. Light therapy is especially effective for people with circadian rhythm disorders, such as delayed sleep phase syndrome, difficulty falling asleep at a normal time, or jet lag. It's also beneficial for people who don't get enough natural sunlight during the day, like those who live in areas with long winters or work in offices without windows. Safety considerations. Light therapy is generally safe but can cause mild side effects like headaches or eye strain. It's important to use a light box designed for therapeutic use and follow the recommended guidelines for exposure. Always consult with a healthcare provider before starting light therapy, especially if you have any eye conditions. Mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR, is a therapeutic technique that combines mindfulness meditation and body awareness practices to reduce stress, anxiety, and insomnia. MBSR was originally developed to help people manage chronic pain and stress, but it has also been found to improve sleep quality, particularly for those with stress-related insomnia. How MBSR works. MBSR encourages you to focus on the present moment and observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment. This helps break the cycle of stress and worry that often leads to insomnia. MBSR for sleep typically includes mindful breathing. Focus your attention on your breath, noticing the sensation of air moving in and out of your body. When your mind wanders, gently bring your focus back to your breathing. This practice calms the nervous system and reduces anxiety. Body scan meditation. In this exercise, you mentally scan your body from head to toe, paying attention to any areas of tension or discomfort. As you become aware of these sensations, you focus on releasing tension and relaxing each part of your body. This can help ease physical tension that contributes to insomnia. Mindful awareness of thoughts. MBSR teaches you to observe your thoughts without getting caught up in them. Instead of fighting or dwelling on racing thoughts, you learn to acknowledge them and let them pass, which can reduce the mental chatter that keeps you awake at night. Benefits of MBSR for sleep. Studies have shown that people who practice mindfulness regularly experience improved sleep quality, reduced insomnia symptoms, and less daytime fatigue. MBSR helps you break the cycle of stress and sleep problems by promoting relaxation and reducing overthinking. Incorporating MBSR into your routine. To get started with MBSR, try practicing mindful breathing or a body scan meditation for 10 to 20 minutes before bed. You can also find guided MBSR exercises online or through apps that focus on mindfulness and sleep. Negative thought patterns, such as worrying about not being able to fall asleep or stressing over the next day's activities, can contribute to insomnia. Behavioral modification techniques focus on reframing these negative thoughts into more positive and realistic ones, helping you reduce anxiety around sleep and fall asleep more easily. How behavioral modification works. The goal of behavioral modification is to change the way you think about sleep and develop healthier sleep habits. Here are some key techniques. Identify negative thoughts. Start by recognizing the thoughts that keep you awake. For example, you might think, "I'll never fall asleep," or "I'm going to be exhausted tomorrow." These thoughts create anxiety and make it harder to sleep. Challenge the thoughts. Once you've identified your negative thoughts, challenge them. Ask yourself if they're really true. For example, instead of thinking, "I'll never fall asleep," remind yourself that you've fallen asleep before, even after a restless night. Replace with positive thoughts. Replace your negative thoughts with more balanced, calming ones. For example, instead of worrying about not sleeping, try thinking, "Even if I don't sleep perfectly, I can still rest and I'll function fine tomorrow." This reduces the pressure you feel to sleep and helps you relax. Behavioral strategies for reframing thoughts. Scheduled worry time. If your mind tends to race at bedtime, set aside 15 to 20 minutes earlier in the evening to write down your worries or make a to-do list for the next day. This helps clear your mind so you're not dwelling on these thoughts when you're trying to sleep. Sleep rituals. Establishing a consistent sleep ritual, like reading a calming book, doing a relaxing activity, or practicing mindfulness before bed, can help train your brain to associate bedtime with relaxation rather than stress. Benefits of behavioral modification for insomnia. By changing your mindset around sleep and reducing the anxiety that comes with negative thoughts, behavioral modification can help improve sleep quality and reduce the time it takes to fall asleep. These techniques are often used in conjunction with other therapies, like cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, CBT-I. These videos are made possible thanks to our amazing sponsors. Meet anyone for anything on the Introducer app. Whether you're looking for friends, romance, or something in between, Introducer has you covered. Download for free today. Experience a new heaven and a new earth in a virtual paradise and global community. Church has never looked like this. Your contribution can bring Earth 2.0 to life. Finally, if you'd prefer to watch these videos without ads, visit our mental wellness hub on the Happy app. Click the links in the description. Finally, although this course was free for you, it was not free to get it to you. Please consider giving a small donation to help spread these courses around the world to those most in need. The link is in the description. See you in the next lesson.